friends, what's up? It's Aubrey, and I just wanted to bring you guys along for our Easter morning. I wanted to make a special breakfast and decided to do something fun with cinnamon rolls. I looked on Pinterest and found these like bunnies. Now, I kind of struggled with this a bit, and I'd never tried this before, but I gave it my best shot, and you'll see in the end, they kind of turned out, but you really have to use your imagination to see the bunnies. So let me know down in the comments below. Can you tell it's a bunny, or does it just look like some crazy cinnamon roll? Either way, they were delicious, and my family enjoyed them for breakfast.
Look into my eyes, you can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine. I don't wanna be without you. This is something that I know for sure. It's just something about you. I just want more. Tell me what you wanna do right now. Tell me what you wanna do tonight. I really don't care as long as I'm with you. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine.
Right here, I am just putting some maple sausage links into a frying pan to cook up, and they were really good. I think they're like the Johnsonville brand. I'm not really a fan of like maple flavored bacon or maple flavored sausage, but my husband really likes it, and that's what he brought home. So I made it, and it was actually pretty good. To go with our cinnamon rolls and sausage, I just made up some scrambled eggs. So right here you see me cracking 6 eggs into a bowl and then whisking them up with a fork.
Yeah, it feels like I'm on cloud nine. Who knows what you think about me? And I know I shouldn't care.
Once the sausage was done, I got out a new frying pan and added about a half a tablespoon of butter to the pan, cook the eggs in. So once the butter had melted, I poured in the scrambled eggs, and I am going to let them firm up a little bit before I release them from the sides of the pan. You see me adding in a little bit of salt and pepper to the eggs. I don't add too much salt and pepper because my son doesn't really care for pepper. I don't continuously stir the eggs because I just prefer to stir them less. I think they turn out better that way. But that's just my preference.
I can't stop time for you. I've played my part for nothing, and I did it all for you, for you. Yeah, we've been through this. I'm not the one you need right now, and I can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out, because you know I tried the best I could, the best I could. I can't stop time for you.
And this is how the cinnamon bunny rolls turned out. As you can tell, it's kind of hard to see the bunny, but there's some definite ears going on with a tail and a body. Like I said, even though they didn't really take the shape of a bunny too well, they were really good and fun for the holiday.
Won't you get out my way, get out my way? I don't need this right now. I don't need this right now. Won't you get out my way, get out my way? I don't need this right now, right now, right now. Okay.
After spreading the icing over the cinnamon rolls, I decided to add a chocolate chip in the place for an eye just to give it an extra little oomph.
I can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you.
Now that breakfast is over and I've cleaned the kitchen up, I'm going to get started on prepping my husband's lunches. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut up my broccoli and clean it with some vinegar water. It's just a splash of vinegar with the rest of the bowl water.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one.
Now that the broccoli is soaking, I am going to cut the ends off of the asparagus spears. The ends are just kind of tough, so that's why I cut them off. And then I cut what's left of the asparagus spear in half, just so it's easy and like bite size for my husband's lunch.
To be in your arms again. So give me a sign.
When I started cutting up the broccoli, I decided to cut up both packages of broccoli that I bought that week. It just made sense to cut up both packages since I was already cutting up one, and it made it easier for later in the week to already have it prepped for a side with dinner one day. So I put what I was saving for a side into a plastic bag and folded up a paper towel and put it in there to absorb any of the moisture. When I cut the broccoli up like this to save it, it ends up staying for a while actually, probably longer than if I don't cut it up. I don't know if it's the vinegar or what, but it just makes things easier. Now that my broccoli is out of my OXO salad spinner, I put up the asparagus that I had already cut up into the salad spinner so that I could rinse that off as well. So I'm going to continue cutting what's left of the asparagus up, and then I'm going to start cutting up into quarters my Brussels sprouts.
Control you, push me, then you pull me back in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, baby, just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you, and here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. Yeah, give me a sign. Yeah, give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me one more. You had me at hello. 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away.
Now that all the veggies are cleaned and cut up, I'm going to spray a sheet pan with some olive oil spray and spread out the veggies. So I'm going to put the asparagus and Brussels sprouts down first, then put the broccoli on top of it. Next, you see me adding some olive oil, and then on top of that, I am going to add some salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and then I think I'm going to add one of the seasonings that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I think it's Kingsford. I forgot, it was some spicy type of, maybe like the Cajun. I think it has to be the Cajun one. So the Kingsford Cajun seasoning that I got at the Dollar Tree.
I can take you anywhere.
Next, I'm gonna put 3 large chicken breasts on top of the vegetables, and off camera, I cut the fat off of the chicken breasts, and once that's done, I wash my hands, and I'm adding some olive oil on top of the chicken, and I'm gonna use the same spices on the chicken that I used on the vegetables. So salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and the Kingsford Cajun style seasoning. Then I'm going to cook this in a 350-degree oven for 45 minutes. This is how it looks when it comes out of the oven. I'm going to want to remove the chicken breasts from on top of the veggies and let that rest for a few minutes, because if you cut into it right after it comes out of the oven, all of the juices in the chicken are just going to go everywhere, and then it's going to make the chicken dry. So you need to let your meat rest for at least a few minutes. I'm going to take the veggies and separate them into 5 different meal prep containers for my husband's lunch. And when I'm finished separating out the vegetables, I'm going to cut the chicken into slices. Or not slices, I'm gonna chunk it up basically and disperse it among the 5 meal prep containers. And when I'm finished, I'm just gonna put them in the refrigerator, and they are good for the week. And so in the morning time, when I'm making his lunch, all I have to do is grab one of the meal prep containers, grab a sugar-free Jell-O, and the cheese and sausage that I cut up. Oh, you didn't see that part yet, but I'm gonna cut up some cheese and some sausage, the turkey sausage sticks from Aldi, and put those in a little baggie. And then what you didn't see is, or you're not going to see, is I'm also going to peel some hard-boiled eggs and put 2 in a bag. So his lunch will consist of the veggies and chicken, a sugar-free Jell-O, a little baggie of cut up cheese and sausage, and 2 hard-boiled eggs, and a sugar-free Gatorade, or Gatorade Zero. And then a small bag of pork rinds that we picked up at Sam's Club a few Sam's Club hauls back. And this is a great lunch, especially if you're eating keto or you're eating low carb, because I believe it's like less than 10 or about 10 net carbs all together. And it is a ton of food and very satisfying.
cup after cup.
So right here, I am going to take about a half a block of pepper jack cheese, and I'm going to cut this up into cubes. I needed more cheese than this, so then I open a package of Colby Jack cheese and I cut some of that up too. And it's just into, let's see, I do about like 3 slices and cut it into 4 pieces. So it ends up being like 12 little pieces. And then I will cut up the turkey sticks. I'll take 3 turkey sticks and I will cut it into 4 slices. So I'll have 12 little pieces of turkey and 12 little pieces of cheese. I don't know if anybody else is crazy like I am and wants it to be the same and equal, but it's just, I don't know. I have to have it basically the same to me in my head.
Nobody can see it, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are. There's something different about us. There's something different about us. There's something different about the way we are. There's something different about the way we are. Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me.
So I don't know where the footage went of me peeling the eggs that we had dyed for Easter the night before, but I didn't get it for some reason. So anyway, right now I had peeled 12 eggs and I put the yolks in a bowl and mushed them up. Didn't get footage of that either. I think I took a picture instead of hitting the record button. I don't know. What is my life? So anyway, I am adding some mayonnaise to the egg yolks and then just a tiny bit of mustard, maybe like 1/8 of a teaspoon or something like that, and some pepper. I don't add salt because I think it's salty enough already. And then I'm going to take a sandwich baggie and put the yolk mixture into the sandwich baggie. So it's kind of like a piping bag. Oh, I forgot to say that I added paprika to the mix. That was just like a last minute decision. I was like, maybe this will taste good. And it did. So yes, I'm gonna put it into the sandwich baggie and then I will use it as a piping bag to pipe it into the eggs. It just makes things really easy and not so messy. So that's what I liked. That is how I like to make my deviled eggs. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna sprinkle about half of the eggs with paprika on top because for some reason I thought my mom didn't like too much paprika. And then she asked me, when I brought them over to her house, she asked me, why don't some of these have paprika on them? And I said, I thought you didn't like it that way. And she just kind of looked at me like I was crazy. So anyway, that is how I made deviled eggs. We went over to my parents' house for Easter this day. She had already bought all the sides and desserts and everything, so I didn't need to make a thing. So my contribution was deviled eggs, and she was perfectly fine with that, and I was thankful.
I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all
For Easter dinner, we had some prime rib, homemade au gratin potatoes, some rolls, some roasted radishes, and some roasted Brussels sprouts. It was delicious and so nice spending time with my family.
Give me love.
For dessert, we had a chocolate cake with a cannoli style filling with whipped cream on top with raspberries and mini chocolate chips. So good. Thank you for watching my Easter morning Sunday prep. I hope you guys had a great Easter yourselves and a great week. If you like this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my YouTube family. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.